The Gate, 1987 supernatural horror film.
There is a passageway to the most evil place you can imagine. A gate behind which the demons wait to take back what was once theirs. And now, someone has opened the gate. They have opened the gate. Pray, it's not too late.
Greetings, fiends. Today we're looking at the 1987 supernatural horror film, The Gate, directed by Tibor Takács, written by Michael Nankin, starring Stephen Dorff, Christa Denton, and Tripp, with a focus on the incredible practical special effects in the film. The Gate plot. Two boys accidentally release a horde of nasty pint-sized demons from a hole in a suburban backyard. What follows is a classic battle between good and evil as the two kids struggle to overcome a nightmarish hell that literally begins to take over the earth. 1980s horror hit. The Gate was made for under $2 million and grossed over $13 million theatrically with its release in 1986, making it a big success and prompting a sequel, The Gate 2 Trespassers, released in 1990. Practical special effects wizardry. While the story, direction, and acting in The Gate are good and consistent overall, it's the fantastic practical special effects helmed by effects wizards Randall and Craig Reardon that really make this film extraordinary. There are three main elements that stand out. The minions, the superb stop-motion animation of the Demon Lord, and the ingenious use of forced perspective. The minions. In the cinematic world of tiny terrors such as the Zuni warrior doll from Trilogy of Terror, and the creatures from the original Don't Be Afraid of the Dark in 1973, the diminutive demons or minions in The Gate are among the best. While there is some limited use of stop-motion animation for the minions, the bulk of what we see in the film are actually actors in suits made to appear small on screen, in part by a special effect called forced perspective, which we will look at soon. The minions were designed and created by Randall William Cook and Craig Reardon, with Cook supplying the original detailed sketches of what the minions looked like and suggesting that Reardon and crew make a full-body cast of himself for the human-sized minion suits.
Well, the first thing we had talked about already, Randy and I, was, okay, well, how big is this minion guy going to be? And Randy said he's going to be, I'm making this up, but it was in essence what he said. He's going to be about as big as me. In other words, you're going to make a mold of me. And we did. And meanwhile, Randy had already come to the party with a fully rendered sketch of the minion. And being very thorough, he had put in all of the pertinent folds and everything.
Get your very own life-sized minion. My good fiends, if you've ever wanted your own life-sized minion, now's the time to get one at the Monsters Etsy Studio store at the lowest price ever offered. The Gate Minion Collector's 12-inch replica, all-new handmade vinyl cast body, is only $49.95. Get it while you can, because at that price, they won't last long. The Demon Lord. During the climax of The Gate, the mighty Demon Lord rises from the huge hole in the middle of the house as it appears that all hell is about to break loose on Earth. The Demon Lord creature and stop-motion animation by Randall is top tier and a must-see for any stop-motion effects enthusiast. Forced perspective. Forced perspective in cinema was famously used with great success 90 years ago in the Charlie Chaplin film Modern Times from 1936. Check out this roller skating sequence and how it was done. Since the dawn of cinema, filmmakers have employed the forced perspective technique, and one of the greatest, if not the greatest, most intricate example of forced perspective can be found in The Gate. During the scene where a zombie is attacking the kids, he falls flat on his face and instantly turns into a dozen little minions scrambling around on the floor in front of the kids. This was achieved with rotoscoping animation to turn the zombie into the minions, and with forced perspective so the minions are there in real time with the child actors. First, as we can see in this photo, everything above the green line is at least 12 to 15 feet above the actors in the minion suits below, on an identical set designed to match the upper set at the precise angle needed to merge the two sets together from the camera viewpoint. This is forced perspective. A life-size zombie prop of the original actor is suspended by a cable and dropped so it appears to hit the floor, but in reality it's stopped by the cable and suspended in midair. Then, artists trace over the area where the zombie's body is and rotoscope the transition of the minions suddenly pouring out of the body. At this point, everything you see on screen is really there, but on two different sets, one above and one below. The child actors are secured to the wall behind them as they stand on that little part of the floor on the upper set. This is a sequence that special effects artists still talk about to this day, and is one of the scenes that makes The Gate such a memorable 1980s horror film. I hope you enjoyed this look at The Gate. As always, please like and subscribe. Thank you.